Morning, everybody, YouTube subscribers, Facebook friends, general guitar enthusiasts. This is Andy's free guitar chart videos. And lesson for today, it's Saturday, and it's like the fourth day of summer, or first Saturday of summer kind of thing, 2024. So I want to get the lesson underway. Got lots of chores and things on my mind which aren't getting done. This diagram here that I've been working on, my diagrams have been shrinking on me, so we'll have to resize them up. Chart 158, chord shape fitting versus patterns fitting. Now, this is a very important topic, whether we cover it in depth today or not. Depends, but it's still an important topic. Shape fitting is one of the most important things you can do, I think, even without the patterns. But there's two types. There's pattern fitting and there's chord shape fitting. Okay, chord shape fitting is once you have the normal warped guitar tuning, okay? And so you're just looking at a guitar fretboard, play it as you see it. So if we've got the capo here, and we go 3, 6, it's gonna go 3, 6, 2, 5, 7, 3. That's in the key of C. So E is the third of C. A is the sixth. D string becomes the 2, the second of C. The G string becomes the 5th of C. See, the string is what it is. I've got the capo where your fret nut is. So where your fret nut is, the hard fret nut, that's where my capo is. So I have kind of a baritone guitar here. So the G string, the B string is the 7th in the key of C. And then the 4th up from there is E again. But remember, between the B and the G, we've got the tuning anomaly. Okay, from G, the 4th of G is C, but we just take it to the B because it's a third. And going the other direction, from B, the 5th of B is an F sharp. Okay, but we augment it to get to the G. So it's B, 5th of B is F sharp. We augment it to get to the G string. So you see that everywhere in the guitar theory. Okay, we'll see that everywhere. How can I show you that? But this is play it as you see it. That's what chord shape fitting is. But I think I wanted to do pattern fitting first and spend a good amount of time on pattern fitting. Everywhere we look with the guitar, this is the normal tuning fretboard up here. Everywhere we look, we're going to see the ramifications of the tuning third. So right here, if we draw a fret nut right here, okay, there's a fret nut. So that's your fret nut. This would be your open strings here. Okay, so E would be the third. This would obviously be in the key of C. But we could do it in a different key. We're just doing it in C. Let's say we decide to put the fret nut right here. Hey, we just want to put the fret nut right there. Yes, sir. And then what do we got? Alright, well, it turns out if we do that, we're looking at the key of G. okay, because this stuff goes away. If that's the case, then these notes, I want to do this carefully now. These notes go away. If that's the case, if that's our fret nut, then we're in the key of G, because E becomes the sixth of G. So E, here's your G low, lower than you can play on the regular guitar. There's the first sixth of G. Here's the second of G. There's D, the fifth of G. There's G, the root of G. There's B, the third of G, and E again, the sixth of G. So you can see how that works. Okay, so just looking at the fretboard, this is a normal tuning guitar. Usually we consider the fret nut to be right here, and that would mean that the numbers correspond to the key of C. Okay, but remember, we could do anything in the key of C. You know, I mean, you kind of can do anything. The ramification of the tuning third. Okay, up here's the key of C again. Now we're an octave. And we really don't want to be drawing a fret nut there because we're an octave up in the key of C there. So it'd be kind of like being way up here on my guitar. Okay, so we're up an octave there, and now this C isn't a note, it's a string shape label. Okay, so I can review the string shapes. The string shapes, first of all, each of the string shape labels are surrounded by one or two notes that are half note apart. So the D is surrounded by two notes or note groups. So D is surrounded by 3, 4, and then 2 on the left. Okay, any letter is surrounded by either 2 half notes or a whole note, or a single note. 2 notes a half step apart or a single note, and that defines that string shape by definition. Okay, from previous charts and lessons that we know now. So let's look at our octave up here. All right, these just happen to line up. This is what's called the missing fret, but look how the missing fret is in the D box. And so the missing fret gives you, just digressing here, the missing fret gives you a nice look at the skewness, right or left. Skewness is how much this way, how much that way. A little bit, a lot. You know, of each string shape. So you can see here that the D string shape has a 2 and then 2 notes to the right. A is dead center. You notice the A is kind of like I guess a symmetrical numeral, and you've got symmetry on both sides there, 5 and 6. Now the E we have is skewed to the left, so we've got 7 root on the left. The C, we've got the same thing, and then 1 note on the right of each of those. G and D, we've got them skewed to the right. Okay, so that's just a little look at the string shapes if you just stacked up the labels, how they'd go this way and that way, and A stays the middle and the same the same in the middle. You have what's called the missing fret here, and this is all because of the tuning third. So going from the E shape to the C shape, and this could be the E here to the C here, but notice